It is a great mistake to leave the Praktica at home when it's raining. Large aperture lenses and very fast films are designed for just about any purpose. Oh, we didn't see you there. We're just reading the Praktica book. It's a fantastic bedtime story. Welcome to Shutter Jam. My name is Dirk and today we're taking a quick look at the Praktica IV F, or for those that know Roman numerics, it is the Praktica IV F. Now this camera is a 35mm SLR made sometime in 1960s by Pentacon in Dresden. It's rather well built and rather unusual, something that I like in cameras. And what I'm going to do is kind of take you on a quick tour of all the features of the camera. So let's quickly start on the lens. This is the Carl Zeiss lens at 2.8 at 50mm. It's the Tessar brand lens, which means it's probably one of the cheaper variety of Carl Zeiss lens. The film advance lever is actually on the bottom of the camera, which is rather unusual. The shutter release is on the front of the camera. Again, for those that haven't shot Prakticas, this might be a little bit of a surprise too. The interesting thing about this camera is the speed selection dial. It has two modes, what the manual refers to as a retarding and non-retarding mode. From now on, I'm going to call that the delayed mode. When you switch it to delayed mode, what will happen is you'll hear a clockwork mechanism engage. What this is going to do is allow you a slower shutter speed of down to half a second. Now, having said that, at higher shutter speeds of 5/100 of a second, what will happen is because the curtain is delayed, instead of getting a full negative, which would be 36mm, what you're going to be getting is a negative that is 33mm. So that's just something that you need to be aware of. Having a look at this table here gives you kind of an idea of where that cutoff is between the two different modes. Now, selecting the shutter speeds is simple. Simply lift the outer ring and select the shutter speed. It's really easy. It's very, very nicely done. The viewfinder is quite nice. Just need to remember that you need to rewind the camera on to prime the mechanism and move the mirror. So the viewfinder is nice, it's clear, it's large. There's a Fresnel matte glass in there, which makes focusing actually really quite nice. It's actually a really quite nice experience. Firing the shutter is a distinct sound, which is very similar to the Praktica LTL sound, but a little bit more silent. Here you have the rewind mechanism. You also have a little dial here to be able to select the speed of film. There's no metering in this camera, so this won't do anything. It's just a visual reminder to yourself what film you're actually shooting with. It turns out like this to give you a little handle to rewind the film. I'm not sure if that was required, but I guess it's still there. Buying cameras off eBay is always a little bit of a gamble. You're never really quite sure what you're going to get. The only thing I see wrong with this camera is if I have a look over here, it appears that there's a patch of glue. Now what I'm thinking is that probably that section there would have been covered in the same material as the body. Now that wouldn't really be a problem if only the fabric was missing. However, there's 1, 2, 3 holes there, and those holes are going to let light in, and that light is going to ruin the film. What to do is probably find something and cover those holes, whether it's a piece of tape or something a little bit more permanent. I'm not too sure. I think this camera is going to be another good camera to go shooting with. I'm looking forward to it. It might even be suitable for the zombie apocalypse as well. So if you want to see the full review of this camera, then subscribe down below, as this is the easiest way to get notifications of new content.